mental math. Now, before I start, I want to ask you questions on a particular mental math concept that we have been learning for some time. So just to ensure that you still remember and you have not forgotten. Okay, so what is 41 times 11? If you cannot see my screen, everybody should be able to see my screen. Princess, why not leave the class? Then you can come back to class, click on the link. Okay, if you cannot see my screen, it's as a result of network. Please end the call, leave the class, then come back to class. You'll be able to see my screen. All right, my first question. What is 41 times 11? 41 times 11. $52 times 11, correct. 41 times 11 is 451. What is 52 times 11? Good morning, good morning, good morning, thank you, good morning, thank you, Adigun, good morning. 52 times 11. Princess, can you see my screen now? Good morning, thank you, good morning. What is 81 times 11? 81 times 11. $43 times 11. Wow, Princess can still not see. That must be your network. So please change your position. If you can't see my screen, please change your position. You should be seeing color blue on your screen now. Please change position if you cannot see my screen. Good morning to everyone, and let's start the mental math class now. All right, so now we want to learn how to multiply by 111, the simplest way. Multiplying by 111. Please type in the comment section, I will be fast. I will think fast, because I want everybody to be fast in this class. I want you to think fast. So please type in the comment section, I will think fast. Okay, so now multiplying by 111. Look at the first example. If I have 23 times 111, this is what I am going to do. I'm going to write the first digit of the number and the last digit of the number, giving a space in between. Then I will add the two digits together. All right? I will add the two digits together. 2 plus 3 will give me 5. So I will write 5 down twice at the middle. So I'll write the first 5 and I will write the second 5, because I am multiplying by 111. When I add up the two digits, I will write down the sum twice at the middle of the two numbers, or in between the two digits. So the answer is 2,553. Now look at the next example. 17 times 111. I will do the same thing. 17 times write down the first digit, write down the last digit. Give a space in between. Then add the two digits together. When we add 1 and 7 together, we're going to have 8. Write 8 down twice. Okay? So the answer is 1,887. This is because we are multiplying by 111. You know, if you're multiplying by only 11, you will only add and write it down once. Now that we are multiplying by 111, we are writing down the answer twice. I hope it is very clear. It is interesting, right? Okay, so now look at the third example. 44 times 111. You should be able to tell me the answer to this as fast as possible. That's 4,884. Very simple. You can see that at this point, I don't have to use, what do we call it, the long multiplication, because I already know the mental math trick to getting the answer to this. So what if I have 52 times 111? Yes, type your answer in the comment section. 52 times 111. Thank you. Thank you. Keep the answers coming. Just add 5 and 2 together. You have 7. Write 7 twice at the middle. That's 5,777. What is 42 times 111? 42 times 111. Oh my God. Princess, I'm so sorry. You can't still see my screen? If you can see my screen, please type number 2 in the comment section. Let's see if it's a general problem. If you can see my screen, type number 2 in the comment section. Type number 2 in the comments. Yes, Princess, everyone can see my screen. I guess it's your network. You know what? Log out of the class again. Close the app. If you're using an app, close the app. Close your browser. Then come back to class again. Okay, come back to class again. Just try. Thank you. Everyone can see my screen. So now 52 times 111 is 5,772. What if we have a number that we are to carry over? What if there is a number that we are to carry over? Let's say 29 times 111. Okay, what will be our answer? Now listen, 2 plus 9 is 11. Okay, you will want to write 11 down twice at the middle, but that's not the answer. So pay attention. You're going to carry 1 over. Okay, this one, carry it over to the next 11. Add it to that 11. That will give us 12. Okay, so we write 2, carry 1 over. 1 plus 2, that's equal to 3. So our answer will be 3, 2, then 1, then 9. That's 3,219. I'm still going to do another example so that you will understand. Anything that has to do with carrying over. Now look at 39 times 111. Okay, 111. Write down the first digit and the last digit, giving a space in between. 3 plus 9 is 12. We are supposed to write down 12 twice. Okay, let's write it up here. 12, then 12. They are up. I don't want to write them at the middle because that's not going to be our final answer. Okay, now I've written 12 down twice. Now watch me. Drop this 2 for 12 down here. Carry 1 over to this 2 right here, to the next 2 on the left. Add that 1 to the 2, you will have 3. Then the remaining 1 for this 12 right here, add it to this digit 3, you will have 4. So our answer will be 4,329. Let me do one more example, okay? Let me do one more example. Now, what if I have 59 times 11? You're going to write the first digit, which is 5, the last digit, which is 9. Then add the 2 digits together. When you add 5 to 9, you're going to get 14. You know, we are supposed to write 14 down twice. That's why I'm writing them above, because that's not going to be our final answer. Now, Bring down 4, write 4. Normally you're supposed to write 4, carry 1. So we are carrying this one over to the next 14 on the left. So add 1 to 4, you will have 5. Write 5 down. You see the remaining 1 we have here, carry it over to be added to the first digit, which is 5. Add it to 5, you will have 6. So the answer is 649. If you're following me, type number 3 in the comment section. Type number 3 in the comment section. Okay, so now it's time for me to ask you questions. So what is 53 times 111? 53 times 111. Princess, please log out of the class. Close the app or close your page. Then go back and click on the link and come back to class so that you can see. Log out of the class, leave the class, come back to class again. But make sure you close the app or you close the page of that Google Meet. Then you come back to class. Let's see if your network, then change your position. Leave the corner where you are, then come back to class. It may just be the network. 45 times 111. 45 times 111. 45 times 111. Now there's going to be a carryover in this next question. 69 times 111. Make sure you do it well before dropping your answers. 69 times 111. 69 times. Ifechukwu, good morning. Anastasia, how are you? $69 times 111. Amazing. I love the answers. They are correct. 7,695. All right, so now let's move to the next mental math. All right, so now we'll learn how to so let's learn how to divide by 5. But you always have to be reminded so you don't forget totally how to divide any number by 5. Dividing numbers by 5. Dividing numbers by 5. Now, when dividing any number by 5, double that number, write down your answer, and introduce a decimal point. Double the number, write down your answer, and introduce a decimal point. Okay, so number 1, let's divide 17 by 5. Double 17. When we say double, it means multiplying that number by 2. So double 17, that's 17 times 2, that will be 34. Then introduce a decimal point before the last digit on the right. You know the last digit here is 4. So before 4, you put a decimal point. That's 3.4. So which means 17 divided by 5 is equal to 3.4. Very simple, right? Now let's see another example. What if it is 23 divided by 5? Just double 23, okay? Double 23. You will have 46. Then introduce a decimal point before the last digit. The last digit here is 6. Then before 6, write your decimal point, okay? Fix your decimal point. So the answer is 4.6. So 23 divided by 5 is equal to 4.6. So number 3, let's look at this next one. 14 divided by 5. I'm giving you simple ones now because I want to move higher. 14 divided by 5. Double 14, that's 28. Introduce a decimal point, you have 2.8. I'm going faster. Everybody type, move faster, go faster. In the comment section, type, go faster, go faster, go faster. Let's go. In the comment section, type, go faster. If you can't see my screen, it is your network. Please leave the class and come back to class. Others can see my screen. Please leave the class, then come back to class. Yes, type go faster, go faster. Amazing. So now I'm going faster. Now the next question, 62 divided by 5. Let's double 62. We are going to have 124. Then introduce a decimal point before the last digit on the right. The last digit is 4. So before 4, fix your decimal point. So our answer is 12.4. Okay? Now I'm giving another example. 77 divided by 5. Double 77. When you double 77, what will you have? You have 154. Then introduce a decimal point. That is 15.4. Okay? That's 15.4. Now number 6. 93 divided by 5. 93 divided by 5. Just double 93. That's 186. Then introduce a decimal point before the last digit on the right. The last digit is 6. Before 6, fix your decimal point. So that is 18.6. If you are excited, type number 4 in the comment section. If you are enjoying this concept, type number 4 in the comment section. Awesome. So it's time for me to ask you questions. Okay, so what is 105 divided by 5? 105 divided by 5. God give, thank you. So fast. 105 divided by 5. 105 divided by 5. Olivia, thank you. Blessed, thank you. Yoma, correct. Ifechuku, correct. I have 2 Ifechukus in this class. I know that. Correct. 97 divided by 5. Yes, you're trying your best. Yes. 97 divided by 5. (97 divided by 5). Wow, amazing. Correct. That's 19.4. That's 19.4. Now I'm going higher. 813 divided by 5. 813 divided by 5. I'm giving you large numbers now. 813 divided by 5. 813 divided by 5. 813 divided by 5. Somebody has gotten the answer. 813 divided by 5. Princess, I'm so sorry. It's your network. The network is not making you enjoy the class. I'm so sorry. You're going to get the replay of this class on our Telegram channel, okay? So the answer is 162.6. The answer is 162.6. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, one more question. 1023 divided by 5. 1023 divided by 5. Yes, just listen. Sorry about that, okay? So maybe after 5 minutes, leave the class, come back to class. Let's see if you're going to see my screen. All right, let me stop sharing my screen now. So I have stopped sharing my screen. I will share my screen again. Let me wait for those who left to come back. So I'll share my screen again so you'll be able to see. All right. So what is 1023 divided by 5? Correct. The answer is 204.6. The answer is 204.6. So I'm going to share my screen again and let me see if everybody will be able to see my screen. If you can see my screen now, I've just started sharing it. I'm sharing my screen. Please type the color that you can see on my screen. Okay, everybody can see my screen. So I have decided to turn everybody's video off so you don't get distracted. Okay, so you can see yellow and blue on my screen. Princess, can you see my screen? Oh, you can't still see my screen. Wow. Some of you can't see my screen. I'm trying as much as possible so that everybody can see my screen. Okay? Okay, now look at the screen. Can you see me, everybody? If you can see me, type yes. If you can see me, type yes. Princess, can you see me? Wow, Princess can still not see me. Wow. Okay, Princess, probably you have clicked on something on your device and I don't know what is happening. Okay, Princess, you can see me now. Somebody said she can't see me. I'm so sorry. Please log out of the class and come back, please, before we continue. Okay, now let me. Anastasia, can you see me? Okay, maybe I should be patient. So I'm waiting for everybody to see me so we continue with general maths. We do revision questions in maths quickly. Okay, Olivia, thank you. Now I'm ready to share my screen. And I believe everybody is going to see my screen, okay? Please let me share my screen. All right, so let's go back or get back to class. Now, there's going to be live class tomorrow evening by 7 p.m. for all of you. It's going to be general. So invite your friends, tell your schoolmates, tell everybody in the family that we are having live class at Learning Base Africa tomorrow, and it's for everybody. If you are in basic 4 to 6 by 7 p.m. For JSS 1 to 3, we'll be having it at 6 p.m. Okay, so basic 4 to 6 will have it at 7 p.m. So, and it's going to be mental math. Yes, even for high school by 6 p.m. tomorrow. For primary or basic class by 7 p.m. All right, so let's continue. If you can see my screen, type the color of my screen in the comment section. Don't worry, you will have examination this new week. You will have up to 50 questions to solve in math. Type the color of my screen. I want to know if Princess can see my screen. Type the color that you can see. Oh my God, Princess. Something must be wrong with your device because it can't be network again. Okay, so now let's revise general questions. I'm so sorry, Princess. You'll get the replay of the class. General revision questions. Revision questions. I like maths, okay? And I want all my students to like maths. I want you to improve in math. I want you to like math. Like every now and then you just like it. You wake up in the morning, you want to solve math. Before going to bed, you want to do some calculations, okay? So I'm ready to go faster. So number 1 says find the value of P in the diagram below. Find the value of P in the diagram below. I'm going to be fast. So I want everybody to also be fast in their thinking. As I'm talking very fast, make sure your mind is running alongside with me. So we have the value of P here. I have 81 degrees here and I have 75 degrees here. Now, when you have a triangle and one of the angles is missing, you have to find that angle that is missing. So you use this formula, sum of angles in a triangle. Sum of angles in a triangle. Now I'm going to use this as my triangle sign. So sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So we are going to add up all the angles together, starting from P. P plus 75 degrees plus 81 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So P plus, so 75 plus 81 will give us 156 degrees equals 180 degrees. So this is an equation, okay? And when you're solving an equation, you find the value of the letter. So the value of the letter here is P. So we write P will be equal to 180 degrees minus 156 degrees, because when 156 degrees cross the equal sign to the right side, it will become minus. On the left side, you can see that it is plus. When it goes to the right side, it becomes minus. So that's why we have 180 degrees minus 156 degrees. P should be left alone on the left side. So P is equal to 24 degrees. So that missing angle, which is angle P, is equal to 24 degrees. So that's for number 1. Now let's move to number 2. So number 2, what is the square root? What is the square root? What is the square root of 625? So right here, you're going to reduce, you divide 625 until you are unable to divide again. That's how to find square root, okay? If you don't know the square root by heart, you keep dividing. So 625 ends with 5. So any number that ends with 5 can be divided by 5. So now let's write 5 and let's divide by 5. So let's start with 6. 6 divided by 5, that is 2. Sorry, 1. 5 will go into 6 only once. It will remain 1. So remainder 1. Place that remainder beside 2 here. You will have 12. So 12 divided by 5, that is 2. You know you have 10. Remainder 2. Place 2 beside 5. You're going to have 25. So 25 divided by 5, that is 5. Can you see the way I divided? So make sure you listen again. Now, 125 ends with 5. We can still divide by another 5. 12 divided by 5 will have 2. That's 10 because 5 times 2 is 10. Remainder 2. Place 2 beside 5. Here you have 25. So 25 divided by 5, that is 5. Now we have 25. 5 can divide 25. You will have 5. Then 5 can divide 5. You will have 1. Now the square root of 625 is equal to the square root of all the divisors. We call all these numbers we have used to divide, we call them divisors. So that will be 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Now group them in twos. Okay, group them in twos. Then you begin to pick one from each bracket. When you group them in twos and put them in brackets in twos, like two numbers in bracket, and make sure the numbers are the same. So pick one from one bracket, 5, times pick one from the second bracket, that's 5. And when you're picking one from the bracket, make sure you don't put the square root sign, because this is the square root sign. Don't put the square root sign again, okay? So 5 times 5 is equal to 25. So the square root of 625 is equal to 25. If you're following me, type number 5 in the comment section. I want to know those who are paying attention. Type number 5 in the comment section if you're following. I'm going faster because of our time. Thank you. Now, the next question. Calculate the area of a circle. Calculate the area of a circle. Calculate the area of a circle whose radius is 7 centimeters. Take pi. Take pi equals 22 over 7, okay? So now, the formula for finding the area of a circle. Formula for calculating area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. We have done that in the class. Is equal to pi r squared. And radius, we have been given radius. In the question, radius is equal to 7 centimeters. So the area will be equal to pi r squared. Pi r squared means pi times r times r. R is the radius, okay? So pi is 22 over 7 times radius, which is r. That's 7 centimeters times another r, 7 centimeters. So 7 in 7 is 1, 7 in 7 is 1. So 22 times 7 and the centimeters, that will be 154 square centimeters. Now that's for number 3. Now let's move to number 4. Type go faster in the comment section. Type go faster, go faster, go faster. Let's go. Go faster. All right, so the next one, if y squared plus 18 is equal to 27. If y squared plus 18 is equal to 27, what is the positive value of y? Sorry, not 5. What is the positive value of y? What is the positive value of y? So we have y squared plus 18 equals 27. So you can see that y squared and 18 are not like terms, but 18 and 27 are the same. So we have to leave y squared on the left equals 27 plus 18 crosses the equal sign to the other side. It will become minus 18. So y squared is equal to 27 minus 18, that's 9. Now, when you have squared here, for us to have only y on the left, square has to go to the other side. It has to go to the right-hand side to become square root. Now, listen, when you're solving equation, plus goes with minus, okay? Minus goes with plus, times goes with division. Division goes with times, square goes with square root, and cube goes with cube root. So now when square crosses the equal sign to the right side, it will become square root. So y is equal to the square root of 9. Y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3. Okay? Now, number 5. Let's move to number 5. A closed cylinder has how many circular faces? A closed cylinder has dash circular faces. Has dash circular faces. How many circular faces? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 4? Now, what's a cylinder? The shape of a cylinder is like the tin of Milo or milk or pig milk. Okay, this is a cylinder. And when the cylinder is closed, listen attentively. When the cylinder is closed, how many circles will it have? Type your answer in the comment section. When it is closed, when you just bought something new and it has not been opened, how many circles does it have? How many circular faces does it have? All right, thank you. The answer is 2. But what if it is open? If you open the tin of Milo and you take away the cover, how many circular face will it have? How many circular face will it have? 1, correct. That's correct. So it will have only 1 circular. So a closed cylinder has 2 circular faces. So the answer here is 2. Now let's solve one more question before the class comes to an end. Then we see tomorrow. Okay. Now one more question. A boy runs a distance of 200 meters. A boy runs a distance of 200 meters, okay, in 25 seconds. In 25 seconds. What is his average speed? What is his average speed? So now this has to do with average speed and time, and the formula for finding speed is equal to distance over time. It is equal to distance over time. So in the question, type in the comment section for me, everybody, what is the distance? Look at the question, tell me the distance. A boy runs a distance of 200 meters in 25 seconds. So look at the question, what is the distance? Look at the question, what is the distance? Who are those typing 8? Look at the question that is on my screen. What is the distance? Yes, the distance is 200 meters. So what is the time? A boy runs a distance of 200 meters in 25 seconds. What is the time? What is the time? from the question, what is the time? Yes, 25 watts. Always write the unit. Is it 25 minutes? Is it 25 hours? Is it 25 days? Is it 25 seconds? Always write the unit beside your answer. Don't just say 25. The time is 25. What do you mean 25? Is it 25 hours? Look at the question and tell me. Yes, it is 25 seconds. It is 25 seconds. Yes, it is 25 seconds. So now the formula for speed is distance over time. So that would be 200 meters, which is the distance, over 25 seconds. So when it comes to average speed, meters goes with seconds. Okay, kilometers goes with hour. Okay, so that will be equal to, so now let's reduce the lowest to lowest term. 200 divided by 25, that's equal to 8. So the answer is 8 meters per second. 8 meters per second. So now this is our answer. So at this point, I believe you understand. So we will be having the live class tomorrow by 7 p.m. So our class ends right now. So if you're following me and you enjoy this class, type number 6 in the comment section.